Oh, Nikon, ugh, you idiot. This is so stupid, or like, again, okay, so your Nikon D750, a camera which I've spent £1,700 on and I'm trying to sell, nobody bloody wants it. Once again, you're now, so just 5 days ago, Nikon announced that it will repair all Nikon D750s that are affected by the flaring issue at no cost, giving the customers peace of mind. Ah, brilliant. So they're finally admitting it, and there is an official flare issue with the camera, to the point where Nikon effectively doing a recall, having to repair all their cameras. You're like you are a massive company. Did you not think about this beforehand? How come it's never been seen in any of your other cameras? Why did you change it in this one? Why did you let it go into market without at least, like, surely you give these cameras to a whole bunch of photographers before it goes out to the market, goes live. And surely some of them must have said, hey, there's something odd coming up here. It can't be something which is just seen once in a million times. You know, that's when you only see it once you've given it out to market. But you're having to take them all back. Brilliant. And as of 12 hours ago, Amazon have stopped selling Nikon's newest full-frame digital SLR and suspended all existing orders. It's like, why bring a product out onto the market which is so potentially good, and yet it's something which, after a lot of complaints, you then all of a sudden go, oh yeah, we've screwed up here. We didn't mean that to happen, sorry about that. And you've just made so many people lose so much faith in you as a company, not just from this, but from the other cameras as well. So the D800, one of the on all the cameras, one of the focusing selector dots totally wasn't working, or it'd be totally out of focus or something like that. Again, easy. You would think it'd be an easy firmware repair, but no, they all had to be sent in and redone. The Nikon D600, oil spots all over the sensor, and I was like, oh, it's not dust spots, and I can't seem to get them off after cleaning. And then you went, oh yeah, we've screwed that up, we'll take that back. And then you quickly announced the D610 afterwards. Again, so it's just like, so you've done the D610, the D810. Are we now going to have the D750S or the D760? People are paying high amounts of money for a product which is a professional grade equipment. And one of the things that we all want with professional grade equipment is something which just works, not something which we have to then send back to a company to repair it, which means postage and sending it away and not having. If you're a wedding photographer, or if your whole occupation is around photography and your main camera is the Nikon D750, which you've spent nearly £2,000 on, and then all of a sudden you're having to send it off for repair and getting it all fixed, and then that means you're potentially not having it for a couple of days. What if you suddenly go, oh yeah, sorry, we've got a job, can you do it tomorrow? Oh no, my camera's in for repair. Or no worries, we'll get another photographer. Brilliant, you've lost work from that. So it's not just a case of, oh, it's a little bit annoying. It is a little bit annoying for people who just take a couple of photos, maybe just take the one wedding once a year or something like that. But for people who are doing photography full-time, commercially, and that depend on having 2 cameras at a time or anything like that, to have problems coming out in your cameras which are in the multiple £1,000 brackets, price ranges, to have it to the point where you just fuck them up so much that you're having to recall them all and do repairs for free because potentially you're going to have a class action suit against you. Nikon, you used to be a really good company, but whatever it is that you're doing these days, you're just buying sensors off Sony and you're putting them in shitty recycled bodies with almost no development whatsoever. I see no inspirational development from you whatsoever. It's like, I see Panasonic, I'm blowing my mind with what it can do. I see Sony blowing my mind with what it can do as well. But with Nikon, all I'm seeing is, oh, now you're able to do 60 frames a second in video HD on one of your cameras. Ooh, there's such minuscule amounts of improvements or advancements in your cameras that really everyone that's getting into photography now, it used to be Nikon or Canon. And in terms of lenses, well done lens departments, you've done the good job there. But in terms of the people who are paying the money to develop the actual cameras, you're just doing a shit job, you're not inspiring and you're not motivating anyone, and when you do put it out, you put it out with a fault, and all of a sudden you just lose so many customers. I highly suspect very soon Nikon and Canon, although I haven't heard many issues with Canon with stuff like this in the past, I suspect you're going to be dropping pretty fast in terms of market share in the photography industry. Nikon, sort yourself out.